Hi guys, we're going through the walkthrough of the book of James. Today we're looking at chapter 2, starting in verse 14. And the question of the day is, are you all talk and no action? I'm going to be reading this out of the NLT, of course. Look it up in whatever version you are comfortable with. But James says, what good is it, dear brothers and sisters, if you say you have faith, but don't show it by your actions? Can that kind of faith save anyone? Suppose you see a brother or sister who has no food or clothing, and you say, goodbye and have a good day. Stay warm and eat well. But then you don't give that person any food or clothing. What good does that do? So you see, faith by itself isn't enough. Unless it produces good deeds, it is dead and useless. Now someone may argue, some people have faith, others have good deeds. But I say, how can you show me your faith if you don't have good deeds? I will show you my faith by my good deeds. You say you have faith, for you believe that there is one God. Good for you. Even the demons believe this, and they tremble in terror. How foolish. Can't you see that faith without good deeds is useless? Don't you remember that our ancestor Abraham was shown to be right with God by his actions when he offered his son Isaac on the altar? You see, his faith and his actions worked together. His actions made his faith complete. And so it happened just as the scriptures say. Abraham believed God, and God counted him as righteous because of his faith. He was even called the friend of God. So you see, we are shown to be right with God by what we do, not by faith alone. Rahab the prostitute is another example. She was shown to be right with God by her actions when she hid those messengers and sent them safely away by a different road. Just as the body is dead without breath, so also faith is dead without good works. Have you ever met a fair weather fan? You know the type. He's a guy that talks a good game, but leaves early when the weather is bad or the team isn't playing their best. You know a true die-hard fan when you see one. This is the person who tailgates no matter the weather, stays until the end to sing the alma mater, and would decorate the house in team colors if his spouse would let him. Well, you can tell how serious someone is about Jesus in the same way you can tell they're serious about a sports team. In both cases, our actions speak louder than words. We can say we love Jesus, but if our love for Jesus doesn't change how we live, how much do we really love him? This passage in James challenges us to show our faith by what we do. Faith and good works goes hand in hand. Before we met Jesus, we were dead. And when we asked him to become Lord of our lives, we came alive. Salvation is a starting point, not a destination. Our faith grows as we read the Bible, pray, and continue coming to church. As Jesus works in us, he begins to work through us. We begin to think different things and do different things. Jesus changes the way we look at other people, gives us the desire to serve others and to tell people about him. Too many Christians go through life as fair weather fans. It feels like something is missing because something is. Only when we're willing to put our faith into action will we experience the thrill of Jesus working through us. So do you feel like you're going through the motions? Has God been asking you to do something that you've been ignoring? What's just one way you could bring your actions more in line with what you believe? Next time, James is going to confront us with how to get your foot out of your mouth. So thanks for coming along. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one.